I thought you said you were going to talk.
I'm not talking, it's just...
That's talking. You're talking now.
No, I'm explaining myself.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
It's what I do, Christian.
Yeah, but I like what you do when you don't talk.
I love what you do when you don't talk. I love you.
I love you too.
This is pretty cool. Why walk when you can ride, right?
Hospital policy. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well, I hate to rain on your parade, Star, but you can't go home just yet. Her release papers aren't ready.
Well, how long is that going to be?
Not exactly sure. You know what, Gretchen? You don't mind going up to admin and seeing how Star's papers are doing?
Sure, Dr. McBain.
Thank you so much. It's Marcy. I gotta take this.
Might be about that beautiful baby.
Yeah. He's a keeper. You feel better, okay, sweetie?
Well, Star, it looks like you managed to miss yet another day of school. Oh, well. Star, you've missed your entire first week of high school because you were faking amnesia.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have had to if you didn't lie about you and Dr. Truman.
I told you why I had to do that.
Yeah, but did you have to sleep with him? You hate the guy, and you still went to bed with him.
You know
How
what? It's
sick-
not as simple as that, Star. The good thing is that it's over. He's been arrested, and he's going to pay for what he did, all right? Not just to us, but for everybody else's life he messed with.
I'm going to convict you for the murder of Thomas McBain. Because Thomas deserves the justice. Because John deserves some peace. And nothing, not even the fact that
The fact that you're what, Mr. Hughes?
I'm the man who's going to sentence you to death.
Okay, well, do your worst, all right? And when this is all over, I'm going to make you suffer. In fact, I'm going to make all of you, each and every one of you, suffer. Can I go now? Thank you.
Enjoy your freedom while you can, because once I'm through with you...
Yeah, I know. I'll be walking down death row, right? Listen, you enjoy your little revenge fantasy while you can, okay? You got something for me to sign or what? In your office now.
Spencer, I have something I want to say to you.
You know what, Kelly? I'm out of here.
Spencer, ow.
Okay? Hey, what the hell was that in there?
What the hell is none of your business?
Hey, it is my business. It looked for a minute there, if I didn't know better, that you were about to tell Truman that he was your father.
You know, for a second there I actually was. And to be honest with you, I think I should.
I'm so glad that you made it here on time.
I came as fast as I could. Now tell me exactly what Janice said when she called.
Well, I didn't speak to Janice. I spoke to her assistant. She said that Janice was here at a custody hearing and that she wanted us to meet her here to go over important things.
And she didn't say why?
Oh, no, but it's got to be bad.
Not necessarily, Marcy.
Why do you lie to me? You know, I can see it in your eyes, Michael. You're just as worried as I am.
Star, now that Spencer's been arrested, our lives can finally get back to normal.
Like I'm ever going to have a normal life.
Of course you are. You're starting a whole new school, high school. It's a big deal.
You think it's not going to bite? Ricky moved, Langston's my only friend, and everybody pretty much thinks that she's a freak too.
Nobody thinks that about you.
Mom, I'm the daughter of a guy who got executed and brought back from the dead. Totally normal.
Well, it does sound a little weird, but it's not your fault.
You're right, because Dad was set up by the guy you got engaged to.
I know that I've made my share of mistakes.
Yeah, and your biggest mistake was not believing Dad when he kept swearing to you he was innocent.
What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do you need some water?
No. I felt the baby move. I overreacted. It was just a stress thing.
Well,
Are you
think
sure?
We should get you checked out or something?
No.
Are you feeling dizzy? Are you lightheaded, nauseous?
No, I'm fine.
Do you have any cramping?
No. I just want to get out of here.
Okay, I'll take you.
No, Kevin, please, not now.
Kelly, did you eat any breakfast?
I had something small this morning, yeah.
Well, I think we can do better than that.
We? Yeah, I'm going to take you out to eat. You know, no offense, but I think I've had enough of the Buchanans for one day.
Yeah, well, you're kind of stuck with at least one of us, and I think he or she's trying to tell you something, so let's get out of here. Come on.
You know what, Spence? You're in even deeper if something happens to that baby.
You know what, Todd? I'm the reason she was able to conceive a child in the first place, you dimwit.
Yeah, that worked out great, didn't it?
It's kind of a stretch, don't you think, Bo? I mean, you can try to pin all this other stuff on me, but trying to blame me for, Kelly sleeping with her fiance's son? Come on, man.
None of this would have happened if you hadn't made me sterile, you son of a bitch.
Are you out of your mind? You can't tell Truman he's your father. I can't keep something like that a secret from him forever.
Now is not the right time, all right? We need to play this thing out.
We have enough to nail him right now.
Oh, you think so? You think so?
Yes. I've got a good, strong case against him for kidnapping Margaret's baby, for setting up Todd Manning. I can prove attempted murder with that right now. With that alone.
Let me tell you what's going to happen, all right? This weasel is loaded. He's going to get himself an army of lawyers, and he's going to buy his way out of this. He's going to buy his way right out of it. The only thing that's going to stick is a murder weapon. We get that, we get him for life.
And what if we can't? What if we can't get it, John? What then? You have to consider the possibility that we might never even find a thing.
Then I go to my grave knowing I did everything I could. But we play this out to the end. We play it out to the end.
You really think that Truman is going to try to cover up 25-year-old tracks now?
Yes. Yes, you know why? Because once he let Vickers take the heat, he didn't think you'd have to cover it up any longer. Trust me, he's going to slip up. All right? And when he does, we're going to be there to nail him.
You sure you're all right? I'm just not hungry. You're eating for two, or you're supposed to be. Look, I'm taking care of my baby, don't worry. I know, it's my great niece or nephew. Wow, that makes me sound really old. Yeah, the whole situation is weird. Yeah, and the Buchanans have had their fair share of weird. So have the Kramers. Think this baby's ever gonna be, normal? Are you trying to make me feel better? Sorry. I'll get to the point. I knew you would. That's why they call me the redhead. Guess it's a little bit of Roxy in me. Look, I'm not the poster child for a perfect relationship. Cut to the chase. Natalie, please. I can take it. Spencer messed with you and Kevin big time. I don't want to talk about this. You can't let him get away with it, Kelly. Look, if you're trying to convince me to stay in Landview... Damn straight I am. Look, you're family. And we all love Duke so much. And we love that little baby that's in there, too. And if you just run because of Spencer, you're letting him hurt our family all over again. So what am I supposed to do? Get back at Spencer by getting back together with Kevin?
You're going to pay for what you did.
Back off, Jim.
Hey, let Kevin go after him. Maybe he'll kill him.
Oh, yeah, and then I could arrest my own nephew for murder.
That'd be worth it.
No, that's easy for you to say. Your butt's not on.
He's right, it would be worth it.
No, come on, back off, and you back off, man.
Hey, look, I think Kevin and I have a right to be pissed off. He took Kevin's chance away of having a kid. He took my kid away. I don't know where he is. Let me tell you something, Ezekiel. I'm going to have my shot at you. Sooner or later.
Sounds like a threat to me, Lieutenant. Hell, you got more to book him on than me.
When'd you do it? Huh? Just tell me that. When'd you give me the virus? Yeah, this is Kevin Buchanan. Listen, my car broke down.
Sweet dreams, playboy. You know, Contrary to popular belief, I'm not God. I'm not the devil either. All I did was help Kelly conceive a child, right? I'm not responsible for what happened to you. Hell, I didn't get her pregnant. Duke did.
Because I couldn't. You made sure of that, didn't you?
This is insane.
If you didn't do it, then why'd you have the virus in your office?
It's called research, Kevin. I was concerned about yours and Kelly's future. I had to have a sample of the virus to conduct my research. I was trying to find a way to reverse your damage.
That is bull, and you know it.
Not now, Paige. Please, Kevin, you go in my office and just cool off.
I am not
okay?
finished with this guy.
I don't want you to spend the night in jail, all right? Just cool off.
Fine.
Thank you.
I'm out of here.
No, not yet.
No, don't make me arrest you too, Manny.
It's all right. Just gonna lay something on the table for him. Make him an offer he can't refuse.
If I had known it would be like this, I would have stopped talking to you weeks ago.
I'm just glad you did now.
Actions speak louder than words, don't they?
Well, that depends.
I know. Because, like, when I'm in the courtroom, you know, and I'm cross-examining someone, or, like, when I'm giving a closing argument, that's one thing. But in a relationship with someone... Shut up, Evangeline.
Good. I'm glad we got that settled.
We don't need to talk anyway.
No?
We're tuned into each other.
Really? So you think we're tuned into each other, huh?
Completely.
Okay. What am I thinking now?
Chris, we didn't even make it into the shower. We've already christened every corner of this room.
I mean, yeah, but no. No, guess again.
Okay. Just as hungry as I am.
That's right. Very good. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You've been talking to your dad? I talk to him all the time, and I hate how you lied to him.
Oh, well, you're one to talk about lying, Star.
Yeah, well, you're not exactly setting a great example. You're always telling me to save myself for someone that I love, and then you go and sleep with Dr. Truman, even after you heard what he did to Dad, and I'm not supposed to be disgusted?
I explained to you why I did that.
And you expect me to believe that there wasn't another way?
There wasn't, right?
There's always another choice, Mom. At least that's what you've told me.
Okay.
How come the rules are different?
You know what? You can stop.
There was another choice, Mom. You just couldn't see it.
Stop it.
You just couldn't see it, Mom, because you do what you always did to get your way. You jump into bed and act like a complete slut.
Then stop it. And I mean it, and I mean it now.
Manning, get out of here.
I'm not going to hurt him, Will. I just want to make a proposition.
Listen, Manning, I don't even have to talk to you, much less deal with you. I'm not going to be convicted of anything.
You see? You see it, can't you? He doesn't really believe that. You see it in his eyes. You're doubting. You're afraid. And let me tell you something, my friend. You should be afraid. It's going to get a lot worse from here on out. You're going to go to jail. And they're going to beat you. And they're going to abuse you. And that's nothing compared to the chamber. When you're strapped to that table, and you see that poison at the end of your veins, man, you don't know what fear is. Maybe you have some idea because you were there, you're watching me, right? Wait for me to buy it. I guarantee it's going to happen to you. You are going to be terrified. You're going to die. Unless...
Would you make your point already?
Unless you tell me where my son is. Tell me where my son is, and I talk to Hughes. I bet he let you cut a deal. You cut the line.
You want to know where your son is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'd have to ask Margaret that question. Because I don't know what she did with him.
You have to know.
You tell me where he is.
You tell me where my son is! Answer me!
Go to hell, Manning. We can all go to hell.
Okay, now you. You were there when he was born, yes? He was all right then, yes?
He was fine. He was born healthy. He was perfect.
Okay. And then, what did Spencer do with him? Damn it, Paige. I know you think that I don't care about this kid. I care about this kid. I have to know what happened to him, please.
And we're working on that. Did you really think you could get him to confess?
No, of course not. I just want him to know that if he harmed my child in any way, that he's going to fry for it.
Look, just so you know, Spencer would never hurt a kid. He would not go that far.
But you think he knows where he is, right? That's why you went to Thailand?
Yeah, that's right, but I didn't get anywhere.
Yeah. I'm not giving up. If we keep the pressure on him, maybe...
Or we can offer him something that he can't say no to. Everybody's got a weak spot.
Yeah, we'll leave that to the DA.
Oh, yes, the DA. The guy that just let him walk out of here.
He had his reasons for that.
What were those exactly?
Look, he was an excellent DA, and he wants to see Spencer pay as much as anybody.
He's got a really strange way of showing it.
Hey, Todd. Stay away from Trump.
I'm sorry, Bo. I can't guarantee that.
Look, you can't blame him. It's this kid that we're talking about. I mean, you must understand, Paige, the lengths you went to find your son.
Yeah, but I'm just worried about what Manning will do to find his son.
I guess that need to know your own child can make you do almost anything.
What the hell's he doing? That's it? All right.
I'm your mother. And Spencer is your father.
No, I don't buy it. He can't be. You can't be. You're too young.
I was young when I had you, and I gave you up for adoption the day you were born. But Spencer and I are your biological parents.
Call me back when he makes a move, all right? No. Anytime. Thanks. It was Davis. Truman hasn't left the building yet. I don't know what the hell he's waiting for.
Maybe he's deliberately playing it cool.
Hey, you okay?
Not really. Ever since finding out about Spencer, and I've been trying to wrap my head around it. I can't. Paige, my mother, she thinks I went easy on the bail issue because I found out I was Spencer's son.
Sure it's not going to make a difference in how you handle this?
Oh, yeah. It makes a big difference. It makes me hate him all the more. I can't believe I'm related to a man who's capable of such monstrous acts. What if we're wrong about him like we were wrong about Todd?
We're not wrong. There's too many people that know the truth. We just have to prove it.
We will.
Hey, you know your dad? The man who adopted you, he was a good guy, right?
He's the best. Like I'm sure your father was.
Yeah, he was a good man.
And my biological father killed him. Now his son's teaming up with his victim's son to bring him down. Ironic, isn't it?
That'll do irony. Hopefully it'll be more like justice.
Mars?
Yeah.
Didn't you just change him?
Oh. Right. I'm not thinking. I'm really not thinking very well right now, am I? Enjoying your bottle?
Marcy?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah? You're not worried? Then why do you look as worried as you are?
Well,
Come here.
I'm
big boy.
interested. You know, I'm wondering why she called us down here. I mean, there's got to be a million different reasons why. You know, you never know. I mean, maybe she just wanted to get the adoption process rolling.
Well, haven't we already done that?
Marcy, we're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops.
Hoops? Wait, what do you mean hoops? What kind of hoops?
Prospective parents are vetted thoroughly by the courts. We're going to have to fill out forms, and then we're going to fill out more forms, and then we're going to have to fill out more forms, and there's going to be interviews and home visits.
Well, I definitely think that Tommy's worth all of that.
Of course he is. And Janice knows how much we love him. She is 100% on our side.
How you doing, huh? How you doing there?
You know, I think he wants pizza.
No.
Yeah.
My baby is never going to eat pizza. He's eating nothing but healthy and nutritious foods. No, nothing else.
You know, some children might consider that abuse.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. Because I love you. I love you too much for anything to happen to you, including high cholesterol. Do you hear that?
Yeah. I guess you're right. You know, I never realized how much a person could love a child. But I do. I'd do anything for him, Marcy. I'd jump in front of a speeding car.
He's really lucky to be getting a dad like you know that?
And a mom like you. I know I've said it before, sweetie, but you really are a natural.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I never really had my mom, so I don't think I learned anything from her.
Well, I knew my dad. A little. But not enough.
This little guy, he didn't have either one of his parents.
He's got you and me.
I hope so.
We're a family. You and me and this little guy here. You feel better?
I don't think I'm going to feel better until I know what's going on.
I'm not trying to push my brother on you, Kelly. All I'm saying is, if you run off and take this baby away from his family, do you really think that's what Duke would have wanted?
Well, I guess we'll never know what Duke really wanted.
Well, we know that he loved his family very much, and he would never want us hurt. I mean, have the Buchanans suffered enough? And if you take this baby away from our family, that's exactly what Spencer wants.
Well, I have to think about what's right for my child. My family's here too. I mean, it would kill me to be away from them, but I don't want this baby growing up around Kevin being angry all the time.
I know. I mean, but he's trying. He's not going to get it overnight.
If I thought he ever could,
You'd stay?
I don't know that he ever will, Natalie.
Please, Kelly, try. I mean, you can always change your mind. I mean, I do know that we all want what's best for your baby. And wouldn't that be being with two families who love him more than anything in the world?
I don't know.
Don't let Spencer win. I mean, it's only going to hurt the baby more than anybody.
Where do you get all this advice, anyway?
Mom, Roxy, you know, they've got different styles, but both very smart.
I just don't know if I can live around Kevin with all this guilt. I just don't know if I can do this.
But does running away ever solve anything?
You know, you're kind of bossy.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it. I have an aunt who can be awfully bossy herself, but luckily Dorian has been too caught up in her own drama to deal with mine.
Oh, just think of me as a stand-in for Dorian.
So funny. Dorian would never take Kevin's side.
True, but she wouldn't want you to leave, would she?
I guess not.
So, for once, Dorian and I are on the same page. It's got to count for something.
You just don't want to hear the truth. I know the truth, Star. You just don't know everything that's going on.
Yeah, well, I know enough. Like, it's perfectly okay to use sex to get whatever you want.
Don't you throw that back in my face.
It's what you did.
Because I had to convince Spencer that I loved him. And for your information, I hated every minute of it.
Nice try, Mom, but rationalizing something doesn't make it right.
Star, He fooled me, I admit that, along with half the people in this town. And you know what? I do remember that you thought he was pretty terrific, too, at first.
Mm-hmm. Dad kept trying to tell us that he was a creep, and I listened.
Well, I should have. But your father has lied to me one too many times, Star.
Not this time.
And when I found out, I tried to do everything I could to make it right.
Yeah, you jumped in bed with Dr. Truman. No wonder Dad can't forgive you.
Well, he will. He will, once Spencer is behind bars. And he was arraigned today, anyway.
Why weren't you there? Isn't that what you supposedly worked so hard for?
First, there is no supposedly, okay? I want Spencer to pay for what he did. And second, you were being released today, and I wanted to be here with you, Star.
I could have waited.
Well, Mr. Hughes didn't want me there because I'm going to be the star witness for the prosecution. I didn't want to be there. I can't stand to be in the same room with Spencer.
But you didn't feel that way about being in his bed, did you?
That's a good question. What'd you tell her? You gonna lie to her? Like you lie to me and yourself?
Hey.
Voila.
I missed you.
Breakfast in bed.
Really?
Yep.
We could just take it downstairs.
What? Oh, you worried about getting crumbs on the bed?
Well, not just crumbs. I mean, bugs. You could spill the coffee.
Come on.
Look, I know we had breakfast in bed last time, and it was pretty hot, actually. But just so that you know, general principle doesn't really do it for me.
Oh, that's because you haven't done it the right way.
Well, I don't know how to do it and avoid... Well,
try that.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. It's a croqueta. It's my mom's specialty. Right from the diner.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait till you try the tostada dipped in café con leche.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What?
Chris, a salad dipped in coffee? I mean, I love your mother, but that's
not...
You gotta draw the line somewhere here.
Tostada, not ensalada.
Okay.
What, you think we Puerto Ricans kind of eat that crazy stuff? What, this might be good. Quesadilla dipped in coffee? You think we eat like that?
Chris, you're dripping it all over the bed.
Could be good.
Stop it.
Really? It's not bad.
Very impressive, Bo. You and your crew put on quite a show. Haven't seen fireworks like that since the bicentennial. Actually, I don't remember the bicentennial. In fact, I hardly remember the 80s at all.
Vickers, I'm so happy that you enjoyed yourself.
Is that sarcasm? You being sarcastic?
What, me? Nah, wouldn't dream of it.
You've been talking to Dorian.
Dorian?
That was her usual retort.
Surprised you haven't been to see her.
I can't go to her house. She hung a very handsome picture of me on the front gate with a line drawn through it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about here.
What is she doing here?
You don't know about that. We arrested Dorian.
For what?
It's Dorian, so it's a very complicated thing. She's right down in a holding cell.
Now that is a man still in love.
Or in greed. You know, I never got it with those two.
Yeah, I guess they do. I mean, they have their differences, but it's true love.
Hey, how are you going to handle the fallout when Spencer finds out that he's got a son? You know, he will find out.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea. I had to tell Hugh the truth. He's an amazing guy, isn't he?
He's like his mom.
Yeah, well, his adopted mom, maybe. I mean, his parents did an excellent job raising him. And they are his parents.
So are you.
I don't know. I hardly know him. But I'm sure I did the right thing keeping him away from Spencer. I'm sure of that now more than ever. And I hate to think who he would be if Spencer had been in his life all this time. Look what's happening to him now. I don't know, I wish I could help him with it. I wish I could be a mother to him.
Yeah. But I think maybe it's a little too soon right now.
If ever.
Just give it some time. Time. That can make all the difference.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. See you.
See you.
No, it'll have to wait. So you're willing to let the system take care of Spencer?
If you've got enough to get a conviction.
What if he doesn't lead us to the gun? What if we can't prove that he killed your father?
Let's take it one step at a time.
Is that it?
Yeah.
We got a signal. On the tracker, we planted in Truman's watch.
Good work, Jeter. All right, now we follow him. He doesn't make a move we don't know about. Just a matter of time before he's ours.
Okay.
I think you forgot a crumb right there.
Where?
Right here. Oh, actually, this one right here. I'll get it.
Chris, I'm gonna spill my coffee on you. It's hot.
Hey, I got a fight tonight, remember?
That's right, I forgot. Let me see your hand.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you can fight?
Yeah, well, if I can, it's not because of the hand.
Wait. You sure you can do this? You said your legs are like, something you had to worry about. Are they strong enough?
You give me strength. I'm going to win this fight because of you. And I'm going to win everything else my whole life. I'm finally going to have everything I want.
Everything about Spencer makes me sick. I'm just glad he's behind bars where he belongs.
Except that he isn't.
What do you mean he isn't?
I mean his lawyer requested bail and the judge went for it.
You didn't try to stop him?
Just sat there and did nothing.
Why?
I don't know. He's lame. Spencer paid him off. I don't know.
So that freak is on the loose? Oh, my God.
He's not going to hurt you guys.
The discharge papers are ready. Once they're signed, you're on your way.
Okay. We'll be right back, Star. I'm worried about Star, too. She hates Spencer, and he knows it.
Yeah, for good reason.
She's never going to forgive me for sleeping with Spencer.
Why should she? Just hope it doesn't scar her for life.
I just can't believe they let him out.
Well, don't worry, sweetheart. If the justice system doesn't get him, I'm going to get him.
You all right, Kev?
Not going after Truman, if that's what you mean.
That is what I mean.
Why do you think he did it? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't, except in his twisted mind, What about you and Kelly?
Well, she came back to Llanview with me because of Truman. What happens after that, who knows?
Hey, if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, all right. I'll let you know. Thanks.
You bet.
I'll think about what you said. Just think about the baby. First, we have to deal with Spencer and what he did. Then we can think about the future. But it can't include Kevin, not on a daily basis, not right now. God, I just don't know how things got so messed up. Not so long ago, Kevin and I were going to get married. We're going to have a family. What happened? Spencer Truman's what happened. But why?
I don't know. He's got some sort of vendetta against my family. But you know what? He's not going to get away with it because once the Buchanans close rank, nobody can beat that.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Gally, we're on the same side. Look, I get what you're up against more than you think.
I guess I should eat something.
I
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. It's been a crazy morning.
Your assistant said that it was really important that we speak to you, and I have to say that it really scared me to death. But then, Michael explained to me how even though that we have Tommy, that it's really important that we go through all of this process. And a whole bunch. Yes?
Please let Janice talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just start motoring when I get really nervous and I can't stop talking. Like on our wedding day, I was totally terrified, but, everything worked out all right except for the tornado and the wedding. We had no wedding night or a honeymoon, but, besides that, yes?
Please, let Janice tell us why we're here.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry to tell you this, but I'm afraid there's a problem with you adopting Tommy.
I got your message. What's up?
Truman's on the move.
All right, Hugh? You know that you can only be involved in this case up until it goes to trial, right?
I know I can't prosecute my own father as much as I want to.
Well, when the truth comes out, it's going to get ugly.
I can handle it.
All right, Truman's lawyer will ask for a mistrial. The state will be suspicious. They'll question everything, including that low bail.
No, nothing I've done will compromise this case. I will recuse myself as soon as the trial date is set. And Nora can assign someone else, or do it herself if she's up to it.
Okay, then we're clear.
Where's Truman now?
Hospital. Just got there.
Come on, Truman. Show us where that gun is.
Spencer.
Buzz off, Paige.
You're the last person I want to see right now, but I'm offering you a deal.
Isn't everybody? Fine. 5 seconds.
You tell me where Todd's son is, and I'll tell you where your son is.
On the next One Life to Live.
When I went out on you, I was looking for a reason to run.
Your son is living right here in Landview.
You need to get Truman to trust you. You think you can do that?
I'm not married, Dr. Spencer.
Why not? Because you got married, Dad.